How you doing, everyone? Welcome along to this video. So, a interesting video for me. It's a product review, and I don't think on this channel whether I've actually done a product that was actually sent to me. Specifically sent, I received an email probably about almost 2 weeks ago now, and offering to send me the product to review for my channel, and then I'll obviously post the review and yeah, see how it goes. So I've got the product here, which you're going to be quite surprised at. As you can see, it's a controller. It's not a Xbox controller, even though it's Xbox compatible. It's not a license, or well, it is, sorry, licensed by Xbox, but they didn't make the controller. But obviously we'll go through that in the video. It's a lovely looking controller. It's got loads of buttons on it. It's almost like, I mean, for the people that are maybe sim race on a controller, to have the extra sort of buttons and everything else could be quite beneficial, if I'm honest. So we're going to get into this review. As I said, I have a bog standard black Xbox controller. I do use my controller from time to time, not specifically for sim racing, obviously, because I've got the wheel. But I do sort of go on other games. Battlefield 6, the beta was out, and I went on that with my controller. So I know my way around the controller, let's just put it that way. But obviously this is going to be, I'm going to try and get as in-depth as I can with this. A lot of it will be reading the sort of blurb from the manuals and what is actually in the controller and what it does, because as I said, the amount of stuff that's on this controller, it's sort of way above my sort of pay grade, so to speak. But yeah, as it is a nice feeling controller. It looks the part. It's sleek, it's clean. I mean, it's got quite a few accessories and stuff in the box. It works on, I think, same mobile device, but it also works on Xbox and PC. So, but as I said, we'll get into that. We'll do an unboxing video first. And see, like I said, what you get, what comes in the box. Then we'll go into who the actual company are, just a little bit of their background. We'll have a look at their website, and like I said, then we'll sort of get into the sort of review of the controller, what features are on it, how easy or difficult it was to connect to Xbox and the PC. And like I said, I'll try it over a few games, probably even do some sim racing on controller with it. Why not? Might as well. And yeah, as I said, if you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. Any sort of comments or whatever are duly welcome in the comment section below. I will try and get a possible, if I can, I don't know whether the company will do that or not, possibly a discount code for people if they are interested in getting this controller specifically, or any other controllers, because I think they do a few controllers. So, but yeah, I'm going to stop waffling on, and yeah, we're going to try and do a product review. Okay, the great unboxing. As you can see, front of the box, rear of the box. So it just gives you a few pointers of what the controller can do. Obviously all its buttons and the layout and stuff. I think you've also got the quick link to their Discord community as well on the back. So sliding the sleeve off the box. I was impressed with the packaging, definitely. The way it come was very very premium. So that's pretty much what you get in the box. Obviously there's stuff underneath the controller, as I will show. Also underneath the sort of carton that holds the controller, there is your cable and instruction manual as well. So in hand now is the base, or you could say it's a docking station / charger. Obviously when you want to charge your controller, or you just want to have it as a nice little holder, a little unit. It's yeah, I noticed as you can see, part at the bottom. Now, not 100% sure what this was for. I dare say it was going to be in the instructions anyway. So yeah, nice little docking station. I'm just going to go through what's underneath the controller. We'll leave the controller to last. So that's what's underneath it. You've got the Bluetooth adapter, which we'll get out next. Nice little stubby Bluetooth adapter. Obviously only works for PC and I think mobile. Unfortunately not for Xbox. Then we've got the extra, not really buttons, the pad, D-pad I think they call it, is it? Yeah. So you can change the way they are. Have a sort of original. Obviously it comes with the sort of smoother, sort of circular one. Nice braided cable as well, probably about 3 meter in length for Xbox connectivity and to charge the controller from the base. Instruction manuals, instructions, and I think you've got a 1-month code for Xbox Ultimate on there as well, which is a nice touch. And on to the main part. If I can get into it. And there it is. Lovely looking controller. I went with the white and grey contrast. They do a black and red one as well. As you can see, all the buttons. More buttons than a standard Xbox controller for sure. Nice satisfying click as well on the buttons. But yeah, seems very well made. Feels premium. And a good looking controller. So let's have a look at their website. So the company is called GameSir. As I said, they are licensed via Xbox or Microsoft. So as you can see, that's the controller we've got there. Looking at their web page, I mean, we're just going to go down. We're not going to sort of go in depth. We could be here all day, to be fair. We just want to quickly sort of scroll down and really show you who the actual company are, what products they've got. I mean, they've got quite a few. I mean, some of them are really nice looking controllers, to be fair. Obviously, this is the one that we've got, the GameSir G7 Pro in the white variant, as you can see. But as I said, they've got, yeah, quite a few. And obviously, it goes into what they've got. I mean, obviously, swappable D-pads and everything else. Fully sort of customizable, pretty much. Yeah, which is really, really good. As I said, the sort of custom design ones and everything else. Obviously, they've got, yeah, good reviews. Quite a few content creators as well that have got the products. So, yeah, really, really good looking controllers. Let's have a look at the store. So the store, obviously, the new arrivals, which is the one I've got. It is now released, I think, going on the sort of the blurb that I have to read out, which I will do in due course. So let's have a look. But yeah, they've got, like I said, it's, yeah, the support is pretty good as well. I mean, we'll go into that in the video. Obviously, the community as well. So yeah, that's in a nutshell who GameSir are. That's their website anyway. So, but I'll leave a link to their website in the description below. So if anyone wants to go and have a look on it in their own time, have a wee sort of peruse, or even maybe, yeah, buy a product from them. So, but yeah, let's move on. Okay, so who is GameSir? GameSir is a gaming peripherals brand founded in 2013, specializing in high-tech controllers, keyboards, mice, and other accessories for various gaming platforms. They are known for their focus on innovative features like their Hall effect joysticks, ergonomic design, cross-platform compatibility. GameSir has established partnerships with major companies like Apple, Nvidia, and Disney, as well as esports platforms and game developers. Okay, so next we're going to go into the blurb. I'm not going to read this out. I'm just going to flash them up on the screen. So if you want to read in depth about the controller, I suggest you maybe sort of pause the video at the different parts and just have a read. It explains sort of what the buttons are and everything else about the actual controller, the in-depth about it, how it works. So yeah, definitely a very informative part. But as I said, pause the video, read it, and then we'll move on. So quickly going to have a look at the GameSir Nexus 2.0 suite, basically app software that you can modify, change, customize your controller. It's very well informative. It's everything's clear how to change stuff. I'm just, like I said, shocked at the actual customization, what you can actually change. It's unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. So but yeah, it seems to work. Everything well laid out. It's pretty much self-explanatory. Okay, so we're now going to have a look at the app on Xbox. So slightly different layout, and not as well, would you say, not as customizable? You can still customize it, just I think maybe the layout of the app could be slightly different. It seems that you can still customize quite a few items, quite a few buttons. I think so there is, as you can physically see, if you compare the both, they are slightly different, but again, great that you can customize on Xbox and PC. So we're going to have a look at Rennsport. Why not? This is on PC with the controller. Obviously, this is coming to console next month, so you'd thought it'd be controller compatible. You'd hope so anyway. So we're just going to go and have a quick look in the options. Controller, I am obviously navigating with the controller. Gamepad, so we've got quite a few options to customize and everything else. Obviously, I'm not going to deep dive into this. We'll try and keep the video a good size, but not too long. So left and right, obviously you can see the which you can't see the graphic. Yes, you can see the graphic. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of my face quickly, and I'm going to run through, which is a really good feature of this controller. So you've got your brake or throttle and brake. You've got the usually binded to the back buttons that have got a lot of range on. So you've got a lot of lots of range of motion, as you can see with the throttle going up and down. Now with this controller, you've actually got a button on the back you can flick across, and it limits the actual range of the button you're pressing. So it's then on or off. Now for me, obviously for a sim title, that's not good. You need the range of motion to have the control of the throttle and the brake. But for, say, a first-person shooter, your CODs and your Battlefields, it's absolutely fantastic. So you've got a controller that's tailor-made for basically every genre, every game. Whereas, say, your Xbox controller, your basic Xbox controller, is you've got only the big long range. You can't sort of cut that off. So it's really just for me, more tailored to a sim title, less for a game where you need to be on the trigger sort of straight away. You need to be a split second, a tenth of a second. So yeah, really good feature with the controller. So we'll leave it on the obviously the fluid range, as you can see. We will just set up a quick single player. I've got to go back with the mouse. Not sure why it's not letting me navigate. Oh, it's now letting me navigate. Okay, that's quite strange. I don't think it's an issue with the... No, it's working now. Okay. Maybe because I loaded the game in with the mouse. It needed to detect the controller. Right, it's going to go with time trial. Everything's set up pretty much. So we're just going to jump in. Obviously, bear in mind the steering needs to be sorted and everything else, and I'm not used to controller, so yeah, just bear with me on this. I'll bring my face back in, really just to test, just to see. I've moved the mouse now again to bring my face back in, and it's not going to work. But yeah, as you can see, the steering's a bit too quick left and right, but I'm sure you can change that in the settings. Like I said, you can it's lovely with the triggers at the back. It's not on or off, especially say with Rennsport, or well, yeah, because you've got the different cars. You've also got LMU where you've got the cars with no ABS, so you need that range of motion. You need, so you don't lock the brakes up. You can't have it on or off like a GT3. So yeah, such a good feature of the controller, but not doing too bad considering I've not played a sim title on a controller for years. Maybe an idea to make a video, see if I can get good on controller. Like I said, because this title's coming to console very soon, it's got to have a good controller support, because not everyone's fortunate enough to have a wheel and pedals. It's a bit off there, but yeah, range with the sticks as well was really good. Yeah, really good. Happy with that. So run the good old Call of Duty World of War, bit of a classic. On Xbox, I haven't actually got any first-person shooters on PC at the minute. I got rid of one of the sniper games I had on there, which is a shame. So yeah, we're on Xbox. Just a quick one. It was pretty much plug and play. I think, yeah, you can't have the Bluetooth wireless on the Xbox, which is a bit of a shame, but like I said, the cable's long enough. It's a good long cable. It's a nice braided cable as well. So to be fair, it wouldn't really bother me unless my Xbox is quite far away from, say, where I am, if I'm down in my front room. But this, like I said, this is a good, I'd say maybe a 3-4 meter cable. So it is a very long cable. So, but yeah, let's get into this. So I've changed the buttons at the back to limit the range on the triggers for obvious reasons. We're in a first person shooter, so we're just going to try and remember how to do this. Yeah, very short with the old. Oh, I get killed. No, don't die. I'm dying. Yeah, just very smooth. No issues. I think it definitely helps with the stick or no stick drift, and they are very. I said the movements are shorter than your sort of Xbox controller as well on the sticks, which is good. So you've got a bit more or less range. You can sort of get into the position where you want to be quicker, almost. I think. Oh, don't die. I think it definitely, yeah, it's I'd say more geared to, obviously, yeah, first-person shooter games and stuff, because of how responsive it is, more than, say, a sim title racing games. But don't get me wrong, you can still, yeah, run, because of the adjustability on the range of the back sticks, especially for your, as I said, we covered before, your throttle and brake. That's for sure 100%. So I said definitely, yeah, a lot better than the original Xbox controller. Obviously, unfortunately, by the looks of it, yeah, so I think we covered, you haven't got the Nexus app for console, so you can't. Is he one of ours? Is he? Yeah. You can't sort of, yeah, custom map all your buttons and your drifts and everything else on the sticks, which is a shame. But you know, I dare say a lot of the sort of esports that it's sort of tailored towards as well are on sort of PC, not really on console. So with your Battlefields, your Call of Duties and stuff like that, the new ones. So but yeah, just feels nice, feels tight as well. I mean, obviously it is a new control issue, but as I said, with the sort of specifications with the stick drift and stuff that you don't get, it's yeah, I think I'd dare say it'll feel this tight for long playing sessions and the sort of long duration of having the controller, where Remember back in the day, especially with your Xbox 360 controllers, then onto your Xbox One controllers, where it depended on how many hours you're playing every day, they do start to, yeah, you get the stick drift. They just feel then loose and horrible, basically. So I think with the technology in this, it's going to stay this tight for a good while. But like I said, yeah, really, it's just a pleasure to use. If I'm honest, that's what it feels like. It's yeah, really good. God, the graphics on this are yeah, pretty basic. This is Xbox 360, I think this is.
Eyes peeled.
The Xbox 360 days, but
What the hell is this? Check it out.
But yeah, as I said, it just effortless getting it working, plug and play, and as I said, it just feels, yeah, premium. It feels really, really nice in the hand. So, but yeah, let's move on to something else. Okay, what better game to finish on? That's of course the Competizione, the game that I'm pretty much always on, to be fair. Obviously, this is on Xbox, so it's going to be interesting to see the drift with it. Basically, obviously on Rennsport, it was yeah, really frantic from left to right. You really had to be concentrating to get the sort of smooth, fluid motion. So it'd be interesting to see what this is like. Let's try and find out. Right, okay, we've got the gears and stuff. We're trying to change the camera. Get the car started. There we go. Just want to, yes, it's quite frantic again. Now, I'm not too sure if you could change this. Obviously, as I said, you can't change the you haven't got the app like on PC that you can change everything and you can customize it. I dare say on PC you'll be able to customize it that sending it all the way over won't flick it as quick as that, so to speak. So yeah, I don't think, let's have a look. I don't think there's anything in it. Like I said, I'm not a controller player, that's the thing. Speed sensitivity, would it be that? Let's have a look. Worthwhile seeing, I suppose. Because like I said, you're never going to be doing that on a wheel. You always, it's going to be a sort of one fluid motion, but not at that rate. No, it's still doing it. Oh, let's have a look. As I said, I think if you can't, you're just going to have to get used to it, to be fair. But there is quick controller players, that's the thing. So with their settings and everything else, they've obviously got it dialed in. Steering assist. Now, we don't need steering assist. Steer filter. Speed sensitivity. So steer speed. Okay, I didn't see that. I went with speed sensitivity, didn't I? Like an idiot. Right, let's have a look at that. Aha, there you go. Look at that. That's pinging straight over. So probably got that on Rennsport, I would have thought. We'd have to maybe look into that. Maybe a video for me to do, trying to get to grips with Rennsport on controller, because it is coming to console at the end of the day. So it's going to have the support for it. Right, we need to change the buttons at the back so I've got a bit more fluid motion on the sticks. Oh, just still trying to, yeah. Should really map these buttons better, but I've got the wrong gears. Yeah, hang on. I need to map it like, let's have a look. Options, controls. So shift up, shift down. No, so we want up. Right, it's not going to do it, is it? Shift up, shift down. Why is it not doing it? Starter. Up. No, I'd rather B. See, B looks like it's already on something. We have to find out, is B already allocated to something? If it is, I want to go on what I would use on Forza. No, it doesn't look like it is. It's a surprise. So why is it not letting me map that button? Ah, there you go. It wasn't B, sorry, X. Can't read. Right, let me see if that works a bit better. I bet I've lost the camera now. Look. Oh, what an idiot. Yeah. And I can't start the car because I've turned the starter off. Oh, my days. What am I doing? Options, right. This is going to completely mess my game up, but my engine start. No. What's this? Engine start. Automatic. There you go. Controls. So I need a control to change the camera. Cycle wiper. Where are you? So I don't need a starter now, so we'll do the camera to Y. Where's the camera? Cycle camera. There you go. That one. That one. Right, we should be good. Let's go. Let's go back in. Oh, stop it. Oh. Take a while for me to get used to it. So I'm trying to lever it with cold tyres. Definitely, I think an idea about making a video, getting used to the controller. Still, for me, it's still turning too quick. I said just not used to it, but let's have a look. Steer speed. If you can put it to, what would 10 be like? Not too sure how much damage I've got now. It's a bit bad. It's a bit, yeah. I suppose he's trying to find that happy medium. Yeah. Damaged the car already. Oh my days, yeah, definitely not a controller fan on sim racing, but yeah, like I said, just the controller's seamless at the end of the day. It's yeah, for me, I like it. I think for somebody who's on controller all the time on sims or any genre of game, it's the controller is got everything you need for me. That's the thing. So, right, let's get back into it and end this video. Okay, so my final thoughts on the GameSir G7 Pro controller. I like it. I've enjoyed doing the review. It's been a pleasure, really, to just have this in hand, just the way it feels. The actual customization has blown me away with the apps, not only on PC, but you can actually get the app on Xbox as well. It's, yeah, I've got no negative things to say about it, to be honest with you. Obviously, yeah, I'm not a controller player. Yes, I do play other titles, not sim titles, with a controller. So I suppose you could sort of call me a loose controller player. But as I said, it's been easy to set up. I dare say, obviously, we didn't go into the customization in deep depth, basically, because yeah, we've got to keep the video quite short. But I'd say it looked simple to do with your profiles and everything else. So as I said, setting up, getting it running on Xbox with a cable, getting it running on PC with the wireless Bluetooth dongle that comes in the box with it, it's I can't fault it, to be fair. And to say that it's the price it is, considering the Elite controllers, because I did have a look, the Xbox Elite controllers are still going or selling. Yeah, I think they're £140. This is close to half. Yeah. So, and with the discount code that will be in the description box below, it should then hopefully be almost, yeah, half price. And it's, like I said, customizable. You can change the face plates. It's, yeah, like I said, I'm speechless. I'm absolutely speechless how such a good controller that feels good in your hand. It feels premium. Has all the customization you want for, say, players that are want to be at the top of the game, want to be that sort of esports level, want to get the leg up basically over everyone else, want to have that advantage. Then, like I said, I do believe this is the controller for you. So yeah, as I said, I'm thankful that GameSir did reach out to me and send this out to me. As I said, it's not really a sponsored. I haven't received no money, just obviously the controller to review. So as I said, well, you know me by now, guys. I'm not going to mince my words. If I didn't like it, I didn't like it. If it was an absolute pain in the backside to get connected, then I would tell you straight away. Also, as well, a quick note to their Discord is, like, I will link their Discord as well in the description box below. Seems really, really good and on point. They seem to get back to replies about, say, issues with controllers and stuff like that pretty much straight away. So yeah, really, really good support system as well. So as I said, I can't fault it. That says there it is, the GameSir G7 Pro. As I said, yeah, if you're interested, definitely go and check them out. Definitely use my link below for some money off. And yeah, as always, I'll catch you on the next one.